Oh, thank you ever so much.
Here in Hull, everyone seems to know Jean Bishop.
Thank you.
You can see her regularly dressed as a bee, collecting money for Age UK. She began when she was just 70. Now, 94. She's still keeping busy. Hiya, Jean. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Lovely to see you.
Ah, it's lovely to see you.
So go on then. And how much money have you raised over the years?
I've raised nearly £112,000.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. What's the best thing about Hull, would you say?
I think it's the people. You wouldn't think of what they come up with and say. They all really love you and they're so nice. I've never had one person who's been what you call nasty towards you.
Isn't it a bit tough being out here in all this sort of weather?
Well, it is really, but I've got some faith. I ask God to just help me in the morning, and if I'm going to have a really tough day,
there you go. Thank you.
Thank you. And then when I go home, before I go to bed, I always say, thank you very much. Yes.
So, listen, lovely to meet you, and I honestly do think you're a legend, you really are.
Well, you are as well.
Oh, shush.
Oh, my legs have got stiff.
Yeah, mine too. Behind all the hustle and bustle of any city is the growing problem of homelessness. Well, today is Homeless Sunday, a day that brings together thousands of churches of all denominations to do their bit. Kate Botley went to see how one church in London is helping out.
It's amazing to think that 1 in 10 people have been homeless at some point in their lives, and that's expected to increase even further. So the struggle to find somewhere warm and dry to sleep is getting harder. Well, this might not look like a homeless shelter or a church, but it's actually both. Highway of Holiness Church in Tottenham responded to the need in their area by opening its doors to the local homeless every night. How does it work? So where do people sleep? Where do they eat?
People actually sleep in the same auditorium that we hold our church services, because that's the only space we've got.
They turn the church into a shelter 7 nights a week and also offer showers, a place to store belongings and a much needed hot meal. But here you were made welcome.
For me, this is my house. When I sleep here or in another room and in the night, before I drink, I think, oh, this is my house.
Do you ever think that the sacrifice is too much?
It's a lot that you have to do to make it work. But if you look at what the scripture teaches us, it's about loving your neighbor as yourself. And that means putting yourself in the shoes of somebody in need. So if you happen to be homeless yourself, what would you like somebody to do for you? You would like them to give you a shelter.
But this comes at a price, doesn't it?
Yes, the congregation is not a wealthy one, so we have to use our pennies to put things together.
One of the generous church members is Hannah Adu, who even though she earns well below the national average wage, donates to the shelter each month.
As a church, our culture is to pay 10% of our income.
You've been blessed with 5 children.
I've got
you
5
look amazing.
children, thank you.
Do you think that they ever have to do without a little bit because of your generosity?
We've never gone without food, but there are certain little perks that the kids might have or want that we might go without because we simply can't afford such luxuries. But we're talking luxurious items. We're talking, like maybe the latest games or something like that. So though they might not be wallowing in luxury, they are doing fine. Yeah.
Well, they seem to be doing fine.
Yes.
No licking, please.
It was a bit of a shock to our system when we first started, because you would come into church and there were smells and there were noises and there were men, and we were all protective of our children, etc. And it was like, are we safe? Are we okay? So that was how it started. But as time went on and we saw the goodness of God in the whole situation, it became, what were we worried about, I'm not just saying it, but it does have God's hand in it. It's not man-made. We didn't put a project together.
If you just sat down with a piece of paper and gone, we're going to do this, you'd have gone, no, we're not going to do that.
And if somebody had written it and brought it to us, this is what you'll be doing, we would say no. We would just sweep it to the side.
I saw you.
We have people that will come in, simply use this the shelter and go. We have people that will come in, make their home and just relax. And they go back completely transformed.